For the past 3 years, for Marcus's birthday, Jessica has treated us to great events. In 2021, she treated me, Mark, and Little Mark, MK3, to the Pocono 500 Raceway. And it was a great race. Little Mark is into NASCAR, and his favorite driver, Kyle Busch, won an exciting race, and it was all of our first time at a NASCAR event. It was a great birthday gift. Last year, in 2022, we went to Niagara Falls and Toronto, Canada, and we had a great time on vacation for Mark's birthday. And this year, 2023, Jessica topped herself again. She treated the three Marks to a baseball game at Camden Yards in Baltimore. It was the first time for Marcus and Little Mark. I had been to Camden Yards before. We saw, to get there, we had to drive through a rainstorm. We wanted to get there at 2 p.m. for a happy hour, but we had to drive through this rainstorm. We did not get there until like 4 o'clock. But when we did get there, we had excellent seats. It had stopped raining in Baltimore. Our seats were under a covering, and the sun came out, and it was a spectacular afternoon. In addition to that, we saw a great game where Seattle Mariners were in Baltimore to play the Orioles. The Orioles won with a walk-off home run in the 10th inning. One of the things that Marcus wanted to see is he wanted to see Rodriguez for Seattle play, and he made a spectacular catch in center and also hit a home run in the 6th inning. It was just a great day. Can't wait to Mark's birthday next year. I don't know what we're going to do, but I know it's going to be great.
One of the unique things about the ballpark is that in the outfield, along the outfield, there's a street, Utah Street. And Utah Street actually runs adjacent to the outfield. And it's filled with a patio where people can come and enjoy a meal and sit down in the shade away from the game if they wish. There's different activities that you can do. And here I'm taking a picture with a statue of Eddie Murray, the great first baseman of the Baltimore Orioles. Plenty to do on Utah Street. You walk along this promenade, and it's filled with souvenir shops and restaurants and different things. The factory that you see on the left-hand side faces the ballpark, and the ballpark, of course, faces the factories. And one of the unique things about this Utah Street is that if a ball player hits a home run and it leaves the field and lands on Utah Street, then the park marks where the ball landed. There's a permanent physical monument of each ball that has landed, the game, the player that hit the home run, and the length of distance that the ball traveled. Really, really a unique thing. Utah Street in Camden Yards.
The weekend was June 24th and 25th, the week prior being Father's Day. So we capped off a great weekend by this mystery dinner where the kids were taking me out to a dinner, not telling me where we were going. And we ended up going to the pub in Pensauken. I don't remember, but obviously I had told Leilani once upon a time that I had never been to the pub. And then Marcus kept the secret, and so did Tiana, actually. Everybody kept the secret, I didn't know where we were going. All of my children and grandchildren showed up, except Jeremiah. Jeremiah couldn't make it, he was with his dad. But everybody else was there. We had a great time, a festival time. In the meal, I had a crab cake and steak dinner, which was great. And Mark is still celebrating his birthday. I think he's 36 now. He ordered a 28-ounce porterhouse steak. I told him it must have been moose. It must have been that moose up on the wall. Anyway, we had a great time. I was able to see all my kids, tell them I loved them. I told them the story of the little girl Chanel, 9 years old, from the church that had passed away, and how precious I thought that each and every one of them were to me. It was a great Father's Day, a great weekend.
Never dreamed that he would be gone from me.